Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with my daily theology lesson. It's my daily meditation that I do for myself. I record it and I release it because maybe somebody else out there can get something out of it. It just so happens that I love God and I love theology. Choose God this day. The bad guys, they sin. The good guys, we sin. We all sin. It's whom you serve. You don't have to be perfect. No one is. But that doesn't mean that we don't have to deal with our consequences, good or bad. None of us get away from that. None of us, you know. You don't have to be perfect. No one is, you know. And love yourself, because if you love yourself, if no one else loves you, you'll be okay. You know. It can happen. So that's why it's important to love yourself. And never give up on yourself. If you lost everything you have, if you have yourself, you have everything. You can always rebuild. For those of you just tuning in, I focus out of 3 major religious texts: the Bible, the Quran, and I'm in an introductory Buddhist text called The Shape of Suffering. And it deals with dependent co-arising. Without no this, there's no that. And everything that we say and do has an effect on our senses, you know, good or bad. I try to rotate the text at least... Let me start over, because I'm a little bit scattered. I focus out of 3 major religious texts: the Bible, the Quran, and I'm in an introductory Buddhist text called The Shape of Suffering. Excuse me. And I rotate the text at least twice a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on how I'm led to meditate each day. These are lessons that I do for myself, and I just record it. I record them because maybe somebody else out there will get something out of it, you know. I'm back in the rotation for the Quran, and I don't want people coming at me in the comments about it, or whatever I'm getting ready to read. Just be adults about it. If you don't agree with it, that's okay. That's your right to disagree. But I'm not going to try to debate anybody about what these texts are saying, because I didn't write the text. I'm just reading them, okay? And I'm sharing my journey with you, okay? So I'm in the Quran, chapter 5. We're in chapter 5 now. We're moving along. The food, section 3, Christian violation of the covenant. And certainly Allah made a covenant with the children of Israel, and we raised up among the 12 chieftains. And Allah said, surely I'm with you. If you keep up prayer and pay the poor rate and believe in my If you keep up prayer and pay the poor rate and believe in my messengers and assist them and offer to Allah a goodly gift, I will certainly cover your evil deeds and cause you to meet guardians wherein rivers flow. But whoever among you disbelievers, after that he indeed strays from the right way, but on account of their breaking their covenant, we curse them and harden their hearts. They alter the words from their places and neglect a portion of that whereof they were reminded. And thou wilt always discover treachery in them, expecting a few of them. So pardon them and forgive. Surely Allah loves those who do good to others. So now let's don't get all emotional about it, though, okay? Because everybody sins, okay? And these are ancient texts, okay? And so let's just go with what everybody has room for improvement. And everybody's religion calls the other religions out. That's why we got to be careful how we treat people. I'm just being adult about it, because I know that's just going back to what I just said earlier. Love yourself. And everybody sins, good or bad. Good and bad could be in any religion. So let's don't get caught up on this, okay? And I'm not gonna debate anybody in the comment section. If you say something crazy, just don't say anything too disrespectful, please. Because sometimes kids read these lessons. I probably will put this one for adults only, but still just be courteous if you have a comment, okay? Because maybe on TikTok the younger viewers might be able to read some of this. So please just keep your comments, keep them, polite, please, if you disagree, okay? Because you can disagree. Everybody has the right for that. I'm just gonna I'm going to stick to what the texts are saying, and I'm not going to alter or change the words, okay? And when those who say we are Christians, we made a covenant, but they neglected a portion of that whereof they were reminded, so we stirred up enmity and hatred among them to the day of resurrection. And Allah will soon inform them of what they did. That's why I'm staying close to God. I'm trying to be of those who believe. I believe in God. I do. I don't claim a denomination anymore. You know? But I'm a follower of Christ, though. Now, people can take it for whatever it's worth. Yeshua, whatever the name is. I didn't have anything to do with them changing his name. But I love God. You know? And I want to hear what all the religions have to say. But when you're in the Bible, the Christians, you know, talk about the Old Testament folks too now. And the New Testament came, you know, and gave more grace because of the Old Testament. That's a whole story for another day, but we'll all get to it because I'm going to read every chapter and every verse in all the texts. So that's a subject for another day. So let's don't get hung. Let's all just try to improve whatever religion we're in. Can we just try to do that and just treat each other with kindness and decency and don't be evil and monstrous toward each other, you know, regardless what religion you choose, you know, if it's not demonic. And people of the book, indeed our messenger has come to you, making clear to you much of that which could... Let me start over. O people of the book, indeed our messenger has come to you, making clear to you much of that which you concealed of the book and passing over much. Indeed, there has come to you from Allah a light and a clear book, whereby Allah guides such as follow his pleasure into the ways of peace, and brings them out of the darkness into light by his will and guides them to the right path. I do a segment, love and peace, not war. That's all I say. They indeed disbelieve who say, surely Allah, he is the Messiah, son of Mary. Say, who then could control anything as against Allah when he wished to destroy the Messiah, son of Mary, and his mother, and all those on the earth? And Allah is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth and what is between them. He creates what he pleases, and Allah is possessor of power over all things. Let's don't get emotional about that, because we all are born and we all die, okay? All of us. We can't escape that. And the Jews and the Christians say, we are sons of Allah and his beloved ones. Say, why does he then chastise you for your sins? Nay, you are mortals from among those whom he has created. He forgives whom he pleases and chastises whom he pleases. And Allah is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, and what is between them and to him is the eventual coming. O people of the book, indeed our messenger has come to you, explaining to you after a cessation of the messengers, lest you say, there came not to us a bearer of good news, not a warner. So indeed, a bearer of good news and a warner has come to you, and Allah is possessor of power for all things. Now, they're giving acknowledgement to all of the other messengers, okay? And all the other prophets. They're giving acknowledgement to them. So let's don't get all emotional about it, whatever we do, okay? Let's stay grown, okay? Have a good day.